3, 2, 1.
Which author wrote A Feast for Crows? The answer is B. George R. Martin. What is the official currency of Australia? The answer is C. Pound. What is the name of the gas used in MRI machines? The answer is D. Helium. Taxonomy of vertebrates divides fishes into what two basic groups? The answer is C. Jawed and jawless. In which book series does Neville Longbottom appear? The answer is A. Harry Potter. Which economic indicator measures the value of all goods and services produced by a country in a given period? The answer is A. GDP. The best thermal conductors are also the best conductors of what, which is also related to the density of free electrons in them? The answer is A. Electricity. What is always in front, but never goes anywhere? The answer is B. A mirror. 15 days after the signing of the Declaration, the Congress ordered a copy to be engrossed for the delegates of the colonies to sign. Who was the first person to sign this copy? The answer is D. John Hancock. What is the study of child development called? The answer is D. Developmental psychology. A highway that switches back and forth as it climbs up a steep hillside, yielding a much gentler slope, is an example of what simple machine? The answer is B. Inclined plane. What type of pollution comes from sewage, storm drains, septic tanks, boats, and runoff from yards? The answer is A. Municipal. Which Jewish holiday concludes the 10 days of repentance? The answer is D. Yom Kippur. Odelay, Mellow Gold and Guru make a rainy day feel like LA, so I have a healthy dose of this artist on my iPod and on call. Can you name him? The answer is B. Beck. What fashion designer called supermodel Linda Evangelista top of the tops and stated, "There is not another model in the world as professional as she is"? The answer is A. Karl Lagerfeld. What is the smallest composite number greater than 100? The answer is D. 108. What does ozone help protect against? The answer is A. Ultraviolet rays. In what country did the greeting gesture in Jali Mudra originate? The answer is A. India. What is it that you throw away, but can still fill your room? The answer is A. Trash. The queen of fruits is which one? The answer is A. Raspberry. Which political ideology supports small government and low taxes? The answer is B. Capitalism. I'm a city known by many names, but what is my real name? The answer is D. Constantinople. What is a positive sum game in economics? The answer is D. Positive sum game. Europa and Titan are names of what kind of celestial objects? The answer is B. Moons. In basketball, what item do players use to shoot the ball through the hoop? The answer is D. Ball. What is dialectology the study of? The answer is D. Dialects. Which of these will most likely increase a plant population in a habitat? The answer is D. More days of rain showers. What is Avogadro's number approximately? The answer is A. 6.02 times 10 to 3. If a person found a toad in the water, where else would it normally be? The answer is A. It would be on the ground. What is a primary source of the hormone melatonin? The answer is A. Pineal gland. What is the unit of energy in physics? The answer is A. Joule. What is the state capital of California? The answer is D. Sacramento. What is the name of the girl with special powers in Carrie? The answer is D. Carrie. What is the smallest living horse breed in the world? The answer is B. Dartmoor pony. Which vehicle crossed the English Channel in 1907? The answer is D. Train. Which character on the show The Office doesn't share the same first name as the actor who plays him/her? The answer is A. Kelly. Which economic concept states that supply and demand determine the price of goods and services in a market? The answer is C. Scarcity. A griddle is a flat cooking surface for what food item? The answer is C. Burger. The amount of kinetic energy in a moving object depends directly on what two factors? The answer is C. Mass and velocity. Which vehicle has a Tesla as its model name? The answer is A. Car. Who does Evan like in the film Superbad? The answer is D. Becca. Which of these is an inherited behavior? The answer is C. A spider spinning a web. Which architect designed the Fallingwater House? The answer is A. Frank Lloyd Wright. Which of the following will best display percentages of the 8 most abundant elements in the Earth's crust? The answer is D. Data table. Ron Perlman has done a lot of voice-over work in cartoons and games. Which of the following is not one of his projects? The answer is C. Superman. Which characteristic of a plant would best help it survive in a very dry climate? The answer is C. Waxy leaves to keep in water. 192 people died and 2,050 were wounded in the Madrid train bombings in 2004. What part of the day was it when the tragic event took place? The answer is C. Morning. Which author wrote Hustler? The answer is C. Yanka Kupala. Which planet is not a gas giant? The answer is D. Jupiter. In which century does 2023 belong?